Good morning, my dear children. Myself, Mrs. Darshana Puri, your science teacher. Today, I am going to share some important topics which are helpful for your year ending exam. First of all, I am going to introduce here the syllabus of SA2, that is a chapter number 8 to chapter number 14. Total, there are 7 chapters for your SA2 exam. Today, we have to just start the first chapter, that is a force and energy, that is a chapter number 8. First of all, I'm going to tell here what do you understand about the force. A push or a pull acting on a body is called a force. Effects of force, there are change from the state to rest of the state of motion in an object. For example, you are throwing a ball, and when you throw the ball, that is a starting point. Okay, then another example, that is the ball stop moving. The third example, that is the ball change its direction. Then the another example is ball seem to be moving faster, yeah, slower. That all these things are happen with the help of force. Do you know, children, there are the types of forces? Yes, there are the 6 types of forces. The first one is the gravitational force. The second one is a frictional force. Third one is a magnetic force. Then fourth one is the elastic force. Fifth one is a muscular force. And sixth one is a buoyant force. Okay, so first of all, we can see one by one the forces. The gravitational force is the first force, types of force. The force of attraction with which the earth pulls all object towards itself is called the gravitational force. Okay, so the second, that is a frictional force. Friction is produced when two surface or objects rub against each other. There is a more friction if a surface is rough. Frictional force slows down a moving object. Friction affects the speed of moving object. So it does not affect the direction of the moving object, but the friction plays an important role in our day-to-day lives. Then here the third force, that is a magnetic force. Magnets have a property by which they passes a force that can attract or repel objects made of iron. Another example, that is a nickel and cobalt. The force with which magnets pull such objects are called as a magnetic force. Then the next one, that is the fourth one, that is the elastic force. A stretch string or a rubber band regains its original shape and size after being released because of the elastic force. Muscular force. Muscular force is applied when the muscles are used to push, pull, twist, or lift or stretch an object. Then, while the stretching a rubber band with the figures, lifting a water bucket and pushing a mug into a water are examples of the muscular force. The last one is a buoyant force. Buoyant force is an upward force exerted by fluid on a body which is fully or partially immersed in it. Okay, so these all 6 types of forces we completed here. Now the next topic, that is a simple machine. A simple machine is a device that changes the amount or the direction of force needed to do some work is called as a simple machines. Again, there are the 6 types of simple machines. There are number of simple machine in we can see in the daily life, but here I am going to just express here the 6 types of simple machines. First one is a lever, second one pulley, third one wheel and axle, fourth one is inclined plane, fifth one is a screw, and sixth one is a wedge. Now we come to the first simple machine, that is a lever. A lever is a bar or a board which rests on a point where it can turn. The point on which the lever turns is called as a fulcrum, and the object to be moved is called the load. The force exerted on the lever is called as an effort. So there are the class 1 liver is also the another example, then class 2 levers and the class 3 levers. These three are the main types of the lever. Then the second simple machine, that is a pulley. A pulley is a small wheel with a groove around its edge. The groove can hold a rope in a position. Then the fourth one is a wheel and axle. The wheel and axle consist of a wheel attached to an axle. The axle could be rod, a smaller wheel. The wheel rotates around the axle. For example, the bicycle wheels, otherwise the giant wheels are example of the wheel and axle. The next simple machine, that is an inclined plane. An inclined plane is a slope between a higher level to a lower level. It makes your work easier. It reduces the amount of effort needed to lift an object. The next simple machine, that is a screw. The screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder. It can thread into a metal bolt so that they are interlocked and do not separate. The next one is a wedge. Wedge is a simple machine with sharp edges on one side and a blunt on the other. It is actually two inclined planes used together. It is used to cut or split the objects. For examples, knife, iron, nail, and axe. In this way, there are the only main important things we discuss here. And another one of the important thing, that is sources of energy. Do you know, children, there is two types of sources of energy. One is a renewable sources of energy and another is a non-renewable sources of energy. The major renewable sources of energy are wind energy, hydropower, solar system are the geothermal energy. Now we can see here the one by one the renewable energies sources. The first one is a wind energy. Of course, wind energy is a very clean and endless because it's a natural source. Then windmills or wind turbines use blades to collect the wind energy to moving wind to produce the electricity. Hydropower source of energy also. Hydropower or water energy uses water to rotate blades in a turbine and changes the kinetic energy. The next one is the solar energy. The sun gives us heat and light. The energy can be used to produce the heat and electricity. The next one is a geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is extracted from the heat stored inside the earth and used to generate the electricity. Biomass energy derived by burning material, derived from living things such as wood, garbage, waste, and alcohol is known as a biomass energy. These are the examples of the renewable energy. Now we can see here the non-renewable sources of energy. The non-renewable sources of energy can be restored and renewed in a short period. Either the non-renewable sources of energy cannot be renewed in a short period of time. So there are the different forms of energy, that is a mechanical energy, then thermal energy, chemical energy, light energy, and sound energy. Some kind of nuclear energy also. So these are here the non-renewable sources of energy. Okay, children, we completed here the chapter number 8 thoroughly. I summarize here. I hope it is very useful for you. In the next audio, we can see here the next chapter, that is chapter number 9. Okay, see you soon. Bye.